What's up? Happy Sunday, y'all, and welcome to another edition of Spiritual Gangsta Sundays, where we get spirit guide messages and messages we need to hear at this time. I'm excited to try out a new deck tonight that features angel numbers. So we're going to check that out, do some reads. Hopefully, we get, well, um, I don't know what I'm talking about. We usually get a good group that comes in and chills. So let's get it going. If you're watching on the replay, what's up? Drop something in the comments. Let me know y'all here. Let me know y'all, are digging the vibe. I need some feedback. I'll just start off in this deck. Y'all, it is super cold outside. It is like below degrees right now, especially since the sun is down. So hopefully y'all are staying safe and warm. Alright, and the guides got something to say tonight. Hopefully the guides are active and ready to drop some gems, some knowledge, some words of wisdom, if you will. I gotta see about this. I don't know if it's just my camera, but it keeps on changing color. And I'm trying to see, how do I stop that? Definitely not that. Hopefully, hopefully got a little stability with coloring tonight. Welcome, Latoya. Thank you. I appreciate you. Welcome to Spirit Guide Messages, which I like to call Spiritual Gangsta Sunday. And you are the first. I feel like I need some more cleansing, just a little bit. It's been a long weekend. Latoya, where are you joining from? Talk to me, girl. Here, take some of that. Whew. I don't know. Like, people don't like the smell of it. I love the smell of Palo Santo, and it seems to clear up my sinuses. So I like that. I like it a lot. Marilyn, okay, okay. That's what's up. So yeah, it's spirit guide messages tonight, and it's basically whatever messages you need to hear at this time. Oh, 11:1. So we got 111 confirmation going, and I do have a angel number deck that I would like to try out. So see what messages want to come out with that as well. So yeah. Whew. Woosah. Hope everyone is having, well, it's almost over, but hope everyone has had a great weekend thus far. Welcome, Curtis. My aunt used to get called out a lot. She was the best looking one, so thank you. Thank you kindly. All right, please don't spam. No spamming, please. I will kick you out proper and quick. So this is actually for spirit guide messages using my tarot decks. If you are into tarot, welcome. Feel free to stay. If you are not, this is not your space, and that is okay. Oh, that kind of rhymes. Let me find out I'm dropping bars on the low. All right, so we are starting off with Latoya, and she is getting a spirit guide message. So stick around if you're curious, if you're new to tarot and want to just see what it's about. Feel free to stick around and just chill and vibe. Grab a snack, grab some water, some high quality H2O, and let's get it cracking. All right, let's tap in for Latoya, please and thank you. What spirit guide messages does she need to hear at this time? Oh, love that the Ten of Cups wants to show itself. All right, so I got like little phrases, little intuitive hits. I just heard find your happiness. What is, I don't know what that's about yet. So let me tap in a little bit more. Ooh, as I say that, Nine of Pentacles. Got a flyer. Okay. Please do not spam the comments. You will get blocked. Like this one. I love God. The Most High is my G, my support system, and they love me back. So yes, shout out to Big J. Welcome, James. Okay, so yeah, the message of find your happiness is getting louder. Starting off with the Nine of Pentacles, the World in reverse, and the Two of Cups, followed by Empress, Seven of Pentacles, and Five of Wands. So this is feeling like not really enjoying. There's not as much enjoyment as you could have. Your world is upside down right now. There's some energy here that lends to some combativeness. It feels like relationship wise there might be a butting of heads, or just like you don't generally feel like supported. Two of Cups to the Empress. You know, that's the energy of like taking care of those around you, but not really receiving the same care. So it's like you have to find outside sources for happiness because, you know, you just don't really get that support that you feel. Or there's a lack of safe space feeling, like a lack of like what feels like home. And gotta find that. You gotta, you know, tap into what that is and what that could be for you. Spirit animal message, peacock for vibrancy. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Because, yeah, Empress is a very brilliant card. It definitely echoes peacock energy because look at that, she's standing in her grace and her glory, very feminine, very much the divine feminine archetype. All right, so what makes you feel vibrant? What makes you feel beautiful? What makes you feel loved and appreciated and supported? That's the, you know, chase your happiness, find your happiness kind of thing. Because right now it doesn't feel like you have that many sources for that. Let's see anything else from the spirit animal. Okay. Okay, White Stag Protector came out in reverse, so it's like maybe you don't feel protected, even if you're with someone. Like they may not, you know, give you that reinforcement or feel like they're your protector or safe space. So it's kind of hard to, you know, open up to see like the possibilities of what can be outside of that. Um, Protector says you are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. That's powerful right there. Right? And maybe you had to be the protector with the Empress. All right, you had to be the protector and you had to fill in that role. But, sometimes protectors need to be protected. And especially if you're a divine feminine, you should have that in your space. You should have, but power is showing up here, grizzly bear. So yeah, I'm getting like mama bear energy, getting energy that, you're protective of those around you while, who is your protector? All right, angel number 1414, possibilities. All right, that says building strong foundations creates stability and welcomes in possibilities. All possibilities exist and are amplified when gratitude is felt for the foundations that are in place. And it comes with a little affirmation. So, if this message is resonating with you and you see 1414, I want you to try to remember this affirmation. It'll be on the replay, so if you need to, come back and watch it, you'll feel free. It says, I am grateful for all that is and all that will be. I trust in the possibilities of what I desire or something greater. Yes, ma'am. All right, so please, 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 and thank you. Seek out the possibilities of life because there's a lot out there that is yet to be explored. And even in this lifetime, you can't explore everything, but to at least, try to get out there. There's world in reverse. Let's turn that upright and create the life that you want. You're so very welcome. And I love the purple hearts. Thank you. Love me some purple. Pink's cool, Pink's like, feminine. But I wear a lot of black, so yeah. Alright, I haven't really been keeping up with like who else wanted to be added. Hi Brianna. Welcome. Welcome William. Hey Savon, welcome. Okay, so yes, you absolutely can be added. And if there's anyone that would like a spirit guide message, just be like, hey. So William, this is spirit guide messages. So if you would like to tap in with your guides or your higher power, whoever you believe in, this is a non-denominational space that is fluid. Oh yes, yes you are, Brianna. I'm sorry, you were caught up amongst the spam. My bad. Nope, 7-7. All right, so Brianna and then Devon. All right, so Devon, hang around. You would be next. And if anyone else would like a spirit guide message, just put a thumbs up. Just say reading. All right, we're tapping in for Brianna, please, and thank you. Let's spirit guide messages. Ace of Swords keeps like showing up here. We love a truth. That feels more like a truth bomb, and the way this popped out, temperance, it feels like something that is meant to just like kind of even things out and really bring balance and order. Let's see. Brianna, spirit guide messages, please. This feels like a revival of sorts, like you stepping into another level of power, personal power, like and growth within yourself, feeling more like a leader, feeling more like you can speak your mind. I just heard, yeah, feeling definitely more balanced here. Oh wow. Okay, I see how you started. So yeah, we started out with temperance to the Hierophant to the Supreme. Okay, this is some really like powerful energy to start off with. And angelic presence. So temperance is also in this deck in particular. I feel like guardian angels are around you. It's like this next part or next phase of your journey is not only protected, but it's like divinely orchestrated. You're meant to do something. Ace of Wands showing up here with the Four of Wands and the Lovers. So there's definitely purpose here. There's definitely alignment. There is absolutely a path that you are meant to take, and you're taking it. You're on it. So, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And I think you feel that too, because with the Hierophant, that encompasses High Priestess, Empress, Emperor all in one. So it's like you have that inner knowing already. You feel like your inner GPS is hitting right now. And it is. It's because it's on point. Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands on the bottom at the cut here. So it's like, really stepping into that glory. Like I'm getting a little bit ego here, but it's good. It's good ego. Like you actually need this in your next era. You need to have like a healthy like level of ego and self-confidence and everything. So you're doing it right. Don't worry. And this also shows like very encouraging energy. Like if you are looking to either deepen a partnership or bring soulmate energy in, yes. Excellent energy, my dear. Very excellent. Your spirit guides are like they're proud of your progress. This feels like bragging a little bit. They're like, look at her, baby. Look at her. Look what she doing. She doing good. This feels like auntie energy. Okay, let's see what spirit animal message wants to come out for you. Ooh, we got two. Yes, ma'am. Grizzly bear power and fox clever. Okay. So Grizzly Bear says, I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Absolutely. There's success like written all over your path. All right, and Fox Clever says, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. What I said. What I say. So, yes. And let's top it off with an angel number. This is my new little deck here. When I first got it, I'm like, what is this? This little thing. But I started using it. I'm like, okay, we'll try it out. So yeah, 777 alignment. Okay, alignment says your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. What I say? Your gifts are being recognized, and the affirmation, which you can come back and listen if you need to be reminded. I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. This is a beautiful message. I love this for you. Yes, yes, yes. So that was for Brianna, and welcome to everyone that joined. Always seeing 777. Yeah, it's like the numbers just be jumping out at you after a while. So, all right. So Devon would be next. But yeah, that was very powerful energy. Like a lot of protection, a lot of just raw spiritual energy. Ooh. As I say that, Ace of Swords appearing. But now that came out sloppy, and I look 7-7. Spirit is like, hey, we in the building, we in the building. Temperance again. Oh, thank you, and you're very welcome. I can't wait to hear. Like, I just like I'm very excited. Like when the collective just updates me with all the what had happened, all the success stories. So if you're new here, ooh, 1010, let me take a screenshot. Okay, so yeah, it's a lot of like, ooh, chariot. It's a lot of collective energies that are just like really like powering up. This feels like power up eras for a lot of people. Like if you have been tired, feeling fatigued, like feel like you need to get extra rest, don't deny yourself like naps at this time because they're very important. Because once spring has sprung, it is like ready. It is go time. The chariot is go time. Let me see. Was that for no, I think it was for TikTok. I did a collective reading for TikTok where the chariot came out and it was like it was go time. Or was it YouTube? I can't remember now. But if you are curious about collective energies, I started posting up for Fridays for the weekend energy. And I might do one for the week ahead too. We'll see. Editing takes a little bit. Oh, welcome, Jungle. Jungle Samuel. Oh, I have an Uncle Samuel. Well, he's like a family friend, but you know how that goes. Colby, close one's uncle. Okay. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the tribe. Stay a while, get comfortable, get some vibes and some reads. All right, so Devon, are you still present? Are you still chilling? Because I've been trying to like make sure that this is really shuffled. And next up is supposed to be Devon, and then let me see. William. Yep, I got you. William. And I'm not sure how to say your name, but Sona. Choosing one. If you'd like a read, just let me know. Okay, so Devon and William, stick around. Elevated mindset. Wait, what's up? You haven't been on in a minute. Well, neither have I. So, what's up? Welcome. Happy Sunday. please and thank you. And yes, please don't forget to tap the like button. Let's, circulate, get some love on the channel. Messages for today, please and thank you. From Spirit. Okay, Temperance wanted to show up for you too. And the Magician. I like the energy showing up here with a caveat. With a caveat. First, we start off with the Page of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles to the Fool energy on the bottom here. The Devil, King of Swords, and King of Pentacles. So a lot of masculine energy, but it's a work in progress. It is a work in progress. All right, so we're starting off with the Page energy, right? It's like Spirit is asking you to let them surprise you. Like, be open to, not only being guided by them, which I'm going to pull an angel number message, so we'll see like what number comes up for you. But, to just like take some pressure off of yourself. All right, because it feels like, you definitely, like, you're on your path, you're on your way, but if you, with the Fool, rush the process to the Devil, that could delay your progress, because this is where you want to end up. These two kings as a combo, that is like, that's a boss. Like, put them together, that's a whole boss right there. That's a whole that's CEO energy. So it's like, if you are prepping yourself to be a CEO, you can't rush the process. You have to be able to stay open, because Page of Cups is a receptive energy, all right? And open to surprises, open to new opportunities to not only learn, but just advance yourself and become more like emotionally intelligent, because CEOs, believe it or not, like that energy, like they study to be more emotionally intelligent. If it's necessary. Some are just born with that. That's like natural instinct. But you got it though. Like, you don't really, I don't think I need to tell you this, but maybe a reminder, if you will. Like, you got it. Like, the Magician energy is like, you have the tools. You have it already. So, just don't, this is like, what is the saying? This is a marathon, not a race. What's the saying again? I forgot. But take your time, and let life, do some things, open you up a little bit. Or the good old saying, let Jesus take the wheel, even though cars were not a thing back then, and Jesus would probably kill us by the wheel. Listen, we're all a work in progress. Cougar energy showing up assertive. Okay, definitely King energy, very assertive. The that boss CEO energy, you always have to be on your A game, or feel like you're always on your A game. But for the time being, as you're building yourself up to that, like, give yourself like some breathable moments, if you will. Is that it? I just said, just be assertive. Be assertive. Okay. There we go. Regeneration, lizard. All right, I'm gonna read you both of these, but yeah, take that time to rest, take that time to recuperate, and charge up your energy because I just heard like you be going out there like with your batteries completely drained, and it's like can't do that. All right, so Cougar Assertive says, in silence, you find power. What I just say? Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. And Lizard Regeneration says, as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. All right, but don't take that completely to heart because you still need rest. All right. So, yeah, with the double energy, it's like there may be things that are purposely put in your path, especially with this energy present, meant to distract you. And you have to, discern what those are. All right. Because if you're the greater your purpose, the more devils come along to try to keep you from that. So, stay on course, my friend. Let's see, no, that's too many. Let's get an angel number. This thing feels so weird. It's so little. And my hands are little, and this feels like so small. There you go. You know what's up. You knew what is up. Angel number 13. Okay, we got 143, and that is, what is that? Preparation. This, like the way that the words are in here, they are like, I'm surprised that I haven't had any issues reading them thus far. Wait, is that preparation? All right, let me just read their message. Life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare. It is preparation. To prepare for the unexpected. And allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. So, yeah, what I told you about little. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Your angel number for that is 143. So you will more than likely see that just to reconfirm if you have any doubts. And your affirmation is, my dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that I welcome with an open heart and mind. That is beautiful. Yeah, I love these spirit messages today. They are hitting. All right, so that is yours. That is for you, Devon. So, yep, get it cracking. You know it's up. You know that deal. I'm dying to hear these success stories, these CEOs that are coming up. It's so funny. I was just having a message exchange where I was telling a story of when I was a kid. If there's any Trinis in the room, like, or if anyone from Trinidad or has Trini family knows an artist called Marshall Montano. He is a soca artist, and he's like unofficial TNC royalty. And when I was a kid, my aunt used to have these house parties where I was just running around with my shenanigans, and this guy was just chilling there. And it's like, you never know what greatness is in the room before it even realizes itself. So just be open to your own greatness, okay? Everybody has something that they are, you know, really good at. So explore that. That's right. Follow your star. Follow your star, and always, keep your head turned towards the light, which is the sun, And as I say, it's out of cups. Yes. Find your happiness. Find your light. Find your greatness. All right. This is the year of claiming back sovereignty and a lot of the collective, because I usually speak for collective that feels they were here for a purpose greater than maybe what you were taught and maybe not prepared properly for. So if you identify with, light workers, earth angels, star seeds, then yeah, more than likely my messages will hit for you. Yes, first and foremost, love thyself. Self love is so important, so very important. William, are you still present? It is your turn, my friend. You said turn up. Okay, well, I'm still here. That's right. Get the vibration up all the way. Let's turn it up. 11:15. Okay. Again. We getting higher vibrations. They're just start ringing. Has anybody been hearing a lot of ringing in their right ear? Mine is just so like random and spontaneous. Yes, we do. And also another message, and this is for the general collective that I've been getting a lot lately is, with everything happening in the world right now, it's very easy to be in a low vibration. And that's exactly what they want. So your best bet is to observe, but don't let anything that's happening consume you. All right, because the powers that be need low vibrations. So that's the biggest rebellion is to not give it to them. And just, sit in your joy as best as you can. Oh, that's right. Yo, the Most High is so dope. Like, gratitude, let's just take a moment for that. Yes, because we have so many things to be grateful for. All right, so we're tapping in for William, please. Let's get Spirit Guide message. Message that needs to hear at this time. Ooh, there's a flyer. Why are we starting out this way? Three of Swords energy coming out. Somebody needs some healing. Ooh, okay. Yeah. So it's a lot of I'm feeling a lot of emotional turbulence, just well, mental and emotional. I usually put them under the same umbrella because our brain controls both. But yeah, it's a lot of it feels like some heartaches. Well, I don't want to say some because this feels like more than just some, but heartache, some sadness, some healing is definitely needed. Your guides are like really pushing you towards a more healing part of your journey at this time. All right, because the Three of Swords, something like that. I don't know how you guys say it. The Three of Swords to the Queen of Cups. That's definitely taking time out to really feel your feels and begin the process because it feels like this kind of like is like the deeper phase of healing is just beginning for you with the Chariot. But on the other side of it, it's going to feel, you know, better, okay, but not without those bad days first. All right, Nine of Swords energy. It's not going to get better before it gets a little worse. Just in your mind though. This is going to feel a lot worse than what it actually is. Damn. Family, I don't know about that. But Eight of Cups, yeah, this is asking you to, and I know it's hard because when it comes to situations like that where you feel like you've been betrayed, it's hard to heal from that. It is, but your guides are like really, they're asking you to put time into healing from that situation and not necessarily forgiving and letting, the person back into your space and your energy, but just so you can get more balance, just so you can come to a place of peace and, acceptance. Because the Two of Cups leads towards, like, resolution of emotions, where you feel balance, where you feel like you can not feel away. You know what I'm saying? Because if this is the energy of, the person on your mind, the Queen of Wands to the Seven of Swords, it's like that type of energy that it's not a personal thing. That's how they are. The Queen of Wands is, it can lend to irresponsible energy. It can be. But you harboring, because the Three of Swords can also be about harboring negative emotions and a negative mentality about a situation. That's not going to do any good for you either, right? So, this is like the first phase of your healing journey, like from your situations. Hmm. And as I say that, patience, that is the heron, I think you pronounce it. Um, it's a bird, basically, a long beak bird. It says, create a place in nature's stillness to be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Yes. So with this, and especially with the chariot here, it's like your guides are so emphatic about you healing from this, because it's like on the other side of this is, again, that feeling, that like that rewarding feeling, like you are evolving, you are, becoming a better person. Like it's like like a reward within a reward, like, if that makes sense. But yeah, goose inner knowing showing up here, and raccoon inventor. So if you are good with your hands, you definitely like to kind of take your mind away from everything happening. Just like use the tools that you have. So if that's working with your hands, do that more, because it gives you more of a sense of purpose, takes your mind off of what's going on, and fuels creative energy, which is, that's like one of the highest forms of vibrations that there is. To tap into your creative force, I guarantee you, it's going to evolve you. All right, let's get an angel number. Yes, yay. Welcome, sunshine. Happy Sunday, sunshiny. I'm sorry. Youth football coach. Okay. So yeah, because I got strong, like, didn't know if it was like carpentry, sports, whatever, but I just got hands. So definitely tap into your craft and allow the energy that you're around to uplift you. And it's not to say you're using it as that's part of your purpose. So what you're doing now, you're just putting more time and energy into that and redirecting. That's like 101 alchemy. All right, because a lot of things come into our paths that try to throw us off. But if you can alchemize that energy, if you can turn the pain and hurt into something that just propels you forward and gives you motivation to do what you're here to do, that is like you're unlocking. It's like the key. It's like the key to unlocking everything. Ooh, okay, we got two. All right, so 143 on repeat. So preparation, but we also have 111 destiny, and I'm surprised I was able to read that. So you have 111 as your confirmation, which I also saw that. 111 showing up here as well. It's a three, but for purposes of like connecting messages, like the heartbreak and the sadness, the situations that you've been through is part of it. It's like it's meant to mold you. All right, so take that as like an opportunity to learn and to, like I said, evolve instead of letting it deter you from anything, or developing a close connection with someone, or just adding to any kind of like feelings of mistrust. All right. Preparation says life is filled with phases. It's a phase. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. Just got that for the last reading. So, a lot of, like I said, a lot of chosen are being prepared for this next phase. So, if you are holding on too tightly to any kind of negative emotion, it is going to deter your progress. Like, we don't want that, right? All right, affirmation. Actually, I'm going to read Destiny first and then I'll read both of your affirmations. Destiny says, follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that is that you desire. Listen, lean in, and follow your soul. So, your affirmations are for 143, my dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that I welcome with an open heart and mind. Okay. This is open heart right here. This is where we want to get to. But to get there first, you need to do this, which is basically that, like, I wouldn't say final because healing is not linear. It's gonna take you some time. But once you are finished with that major part of your healing journey, comes this, what that feeling. All right, and Destiny 111 affirmation is life is always happening for me. I'm allowing myself to lean into what feels good. So yeah, do what makes you feel happy to distract and alchemize what has made you feel pain. And that is your spirit guide message. Lessons are blessings, all right? And a blessing is a win, and a win is a win. All right. So when we start to look at things, situations, portrayals, whatever, what have you, and we look at it as, a lesson and something that you try not to repeat, because then you get caught up in the loop. You're very welcome. So, we want to make sure that we learn from it. We take what we need, we heal, and we move on. We let that shit go. Yes, you can. Let me just. Thank you for the sunshine. I appreciate that, Angela. Okay, so let me just make sure I'm not skipping anyone. If there was anyone here, because the comments, there was some. Let's see. Okay, how do you pronounce your name? Ave J. Yeah, you were here for a while, so you would be next. And if there was anyone after that, so let's just start the queue over. If there was anyone after that that would like a spirit guide message, just throw a hand up, a thumbs up, and or say reading. And welcome if you're new. Thank you for the likes and the subscriptions. It's like this cool little channel I'm building. I really like that the tribe is like resonating with the messages. All right, so I'm going to call you AJ, okay? Let's tap in for AJ, please and thank you, Spirit. What messages does AJ's guide? Why does the tower keep showing up? That's like the third time as I've been shuffling. The tower and a double. All right, let's. Why did I just hear Final Destination? What is that? Did you watch that recently, or is that like on your movie playlist? There's like a running joke for, I think it's millennials. Tower again. It's where we don't drive behind trucks with like protruding objects because you just know that that is like an infamous Final Destination scene. All right, so we're tapping for AJ. What messages is AJ? What is going on with this tower? That is very interesting. Oh, and it's kind of messy too. Like a bunch of cards just scattered to the winds. Hmm. Not sure if I should take all of these. Let me see here. Again, I'm gonna have to leave it because it's like once a card shows itself, not once, not twice, not even three times, four times. This is like the fifth time I've seen it. So, sorry. All right, what's the spirit guide message, please and thank you? That's crazy. And the cards, it's like they're attacking me. Do you feel like you're being attacked right now, or do you feel like a little defensive, like someone's out to get you? Damn. And as I say that, oh my gosh, what is this? Ten of Swords. All right, I'm gonna leave that because I don't want to get attacked by my own cards anymore. That was so funny. I mean, the top, like, okay, I'm hoping that this is like make light of this energy. All right, so actually, it was the Nine of Pentacles that came out first. Then this little combo. Damn, what is happening in your world? It's like I don't know if you're moving or if there's like something really shifting majorly when it comes to your home life or like something about home that is like shifting. There's changes about because the Wheel of Fortune appeared with that too, and the Four of Pentacles and Temperance. So the Tower feels more so like I mean, okay, here's the thing. All towers that must fall are for our benefit. They're for our higher and highest and greatest good, right? This is meant to happen, especially with Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like not only karmically supposed to happen, but it's meant to put you in a better position in life. All right, so it may, I don't know what this is, but whatever feels like, it's on a rocky footing right now or unstable or, changing drastically in your life right now, it's to prepare you. All right, we have the Hermit here as well as the Ten of Swords. So it's like really taking whatever this is. Okay, this is another like taking your lessons and like not really letting them make you feel like this. Because the Ten of Swords energy, it feels like backstabbing, betrayal, or even like not necessarily the actual, but just feeling like that. All right, and or heavily mentally just like overwhelmed. There's like a sense of something overwhelming here that feels like it's supposed to be. Okay, with all this like major arcana energy, like showing, especially with the Hermit, it's like to guide you to a higher place of wisdom and balance. All right, where it may feel like this right now or in the process, but it will get to this. With the Five of Swords to the Three of Cups. All right, so you're at some point, you're going to celebrate, you're going to feel better, you're going to be in a better position, and it'll feel lighter. Okay, because it's like, how do you come from this? The nine of like feeling like you're on solid ground to like all of this, like an upheaval. It's like, my gosh, so dramatic. Your guides feel like they're kind of dramatic too. Either that or that's your energy. Like you have what is that? You have I wouldn't say like a dramatic person, but like colorful, vibrant. There's a vibrancy about the energy here that was maybe it felt like dimmed a little bit by an experience, but it's okay. You're gonna get your shine back. That's it. It feels like a shiny energy, like a shiny presence. Let's get a spirit animal message. Oracle wheel adventure. Okay, adventure could be a shiny kind of energy. Okay, we have a pronghorn action. I didn't even know that this was an animal. Apparently, it's like a deer relative, but okay. Action says, now is the time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence, and your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna get your shine back. Whatever this is, like, you're going to recover. You're going to get new opportunities. The wheel is turning for you. This ain't over. It's not over. Okay, so dust yourself off. Dog friend showing up here. Um, okay, bye. Bye, Angela. Thank you for your energy. I appreciate it. Dog friend says, today I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. Like I said, like a shiny personality. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and a friend. So, if friend, like betrayal of a friend was involved in this situation, just dust it off. But if you need to also turn to friends that you trust at this time to, just for a shoulder, for some good energy, some good vibes to keep your vibe up and to talk it through, then do that. Let's get an angel number. Because, yeah, we're getting like nines and tens. Well, from this anyway, because we have two nines. The Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit is a nine. And two tens, 10, 10. I've been seeing that number a lot lately with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. So, nines and tens, and that is a completion. You're moving towards, completing whatever this cycle was to a better, firmer ground. What does that say? Ah, persistence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Had to read. I'm like, how, who thought of writing these this thin? I don't know if y'all could read that, but it's like looking at it. Maybe it's the light too. I don't know. Persistence says, keep going. What I tell you? You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. And also 1313, which is clarity. Clarity says, as the storm passes, as this storm passes, the clarity is felt faster than lightning is seen against a dark sky. Ooh, that's a bar. The divine is reminding you that clarity is readily available. All you have to do is ask. You have weathered the storm and now the sky is clearing. And your affirmations are for 1, 2, 3, 4. I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey and I reap the rewards of my persistence. 1313 affirmation. A loving energy surrounds me and I trust that the clarity I feel is the answer I need. Yes. So again, surround yourself with loving energy right now from whatever source that is. That is going to be your grace at this time. As you let this pass, because like any storm, it does. All right. So that felt nice. And that was for AJ. Okay. Cheers to new beginnings. Yes, we are in a great reset of sorts, all right? And this is why they're trying to keep our energy and frequencies low, because the ones that keep feeding the planet the energy that it needs, it's creating some headaches for them. So we got to keep it up. Got to keep waking up others and stay the course. Stay the course, my friends. Tower. And let the towers fall, okay? Like, if there are bridges that need to be burned, and I say need, okay? Because don't just go around burning bridges with people that you're like, oh, they looked at me wrong, or oh, their energy was off for the one day, and they're like, they get cut. Like, no, be reasonable. Let's be logical, okay? Okay, so Blue Star, I think you would be next. If you, I'm not sure if you even said you wanted a reading, but I would take your, I would assume taking your presence here, which, by the way, thank you. And hi. Oh, sending cards right back. All right, let me check my time. Make sure I am good. Okay, yes. I have about 10 minutes left. If no one else wants a read, I will do a collective real quick. But I just want to shout out to everyone that, comes through, hangs out, to anyone that is new and subscribe. Ah, yes. All right, Blue Star, let's go. Blue Star 222. I've been seeing that one a lot lately, too. Like, a lot of alignment in the air. Like, people are being aligned with their true paths in the year of the horse, in the Gregorian calendar year of 2026. That's why I'm looking forward to seeing all these positive updates at the end of this calendar year. It's it's gonna be a wild ride. I feel it, and I love that for all of us. Follow the star. That's right. I think that, wait, was that in, I think that was in the same reading I did with the chariot. If anyone's on TikTok, go, which I'll be on that platform doing the same thing after. But there's a read on there that I did for the weekend. It's like, a lot of people are being aligned with their wishes and dreams. If you have listened to, your inner knowing, followed your intuition, stayed genuine and authentic to who you are, following the path that is meant for you, then yes, a lot is coming your way, my friends. Here comes the sun. Okay. Spirit got a message for Blue Star, please and thank you. See, and I be shuffling, so when cards come out repeated, that is for a reason. Let's kind of in reverse. You got that star. Look at that. This is giving Aquarius energy. Are you an Aquarius? Like, it's giving either air or Aquarius. Like, one of your big three or your sun sign. Six of Pentacles. Okay. You like how this started out? All right, so we're starting with the Four of Cups to the Six of Swords to the Two of Swords, which was mostly in reverse, but I'll address that in a second. To the Ace of Swords, to the Star, to the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so This is definitely a time for adjustments, definitely a time for just kind of taking it easy, easier on your mental, because this is feeling like coming from a period of time where you felt like really overstimulated and just like exhausted mentally, where you needed to just like take a pause, take a beat, just leave me alone. What's that Michael Jackson song? I'm not about to start singing right now, but y'all are MJ fans, like, yeah, leave me alone. Don't bother me. Reinforced by the Six of Swords energy, just kind of like moving to a better space mentally, where you're not so much in your head and you are uncovering like the truth of the matter, like the real, like getting down to the, what is it, the brass, what's that phrase, the brass like knuckles or whatever it is, the tax and brass, I forgot. But there's a lot of authenticity coming off of you right now. It's like you have like more of a shine to you because you are letting those mental weights drop, or you're well on your way to doing so. Once this kicks in, like once the full on meditation, like that internal wusa, that internal like just let out sugar, just you know, letting energy slide off of you, because I feel like you also needed to cut some cords. So this is gonna make you shine brighter. Like all of the cords that you cut, that are not going to be conducive to where you need to be, where you want to be, the dreams that you have in mind. Yeah, doing that, wielding this sword of truth is going to be your saving grace, because the more that you detach from what is trying to keep you bound mentally, emotionally, whatever have you, the more you're going to liberate yourself and allow in what is meant to be around, who is meant to be around, okay, and give you more balance in life. Six of Pentacles, where you feel like you are receiving and giving on a more even level. All right, because this is like coming from a phase of like over giving your energy. It's going to feel like you are retaining a lot more of that energy, so you're not going to feel as mentally exhausted anymore. We got the Ace of Wands, another ace. So, new beginnings. You're saying that right, new beginnings. And the Ten of Cups. So, yes, definitely a lot of new energy coming in to just make you feel happier. What's better than that? Like, happiness is just, yes, you need a lot of happiness. All right, let's tap in for a spirit animal message, and then I am pretty much out of here for the night. But hey, I will be back on Tuesday, and Tuesdays is my viewer's choice. So you can come and ask about love. We got Valentine's Day coming up, so if y'all got a crush you want to ask about, Tuesday's a day, and Thursdays around the same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Ooh, look at this. We got Dragon Supernatural. I've actually been watching that show lately. I've been binge watching Supernatural lately, and I was just like seeing it from a different lens than where I saw it before. And we got birds here. I don't know if you're like a bird watcher or bird appreciator. I love birds. It's like the only animal that I'm jealous of because they can fly wherever. But yeah, hawk and goose. So messenger and inner knowing. Yeah, you got this inner knowing, this like kind of supernatural vibe to you, especially with the star here. It's like you stand out. You have something about you that makes you stand out, and your guides like want you to appreciate that about yourself, because it may not have always been celebrated, it may not have always been acknowledged or validated, but it is something to be proud of. Okay, so never let anyone again dim that shine, because you do stand out like your own star. Okay. Supernatural says, you are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Hello. supernatural. Okay. Stop this. All right. Let's get an angel number before I close this out. 11:22 on the timer. Well, it's 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 22 seconds. Number four. It'd be so funny if 222 came out. Let's see. Let's see. Stop it right now! Yo, that is the perfect way to end this night off. Yes, balance. Oh my goodness. Spirit is on fire tonight. All right. So, balance says, now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. Breathe, rest, and reset. Yeah, this is reset energy. Like, take the time that you need to reset. Don't let anybody pressure you into, you know, rushing that process at all. Your affirmation says, what feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within me. Whew. All right. I'm done. I'm done here. My work is complete for the night. Amen. Yes. Yo, your guys love you. That's for sure. Like your guides are with you, they love you, they're supporting you in this. So, if you have any worries, any concerns, any, doubts, definitely meditate on it. Meditation is like could be your best friend right now whenever you need to. And meditation isn't always what people think it is. You don't need to carve out like 30 minutes to an hour of your time to meditate. If you can take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it is something. So, yeah, I love that for you. Yes. You're so very welcome. I cannot wait to hear all the progress it takes. Like, you will not believe what happens. Yes. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you for your participation, your energy, your trust. Okay, please trust and believe that it is not for one moment unappreciated. All right. So again, I will be back on live on Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern for Viewers Choice. So come on back and see me. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Welcome. Hope you stay for a while. And I'll see y'all then.